Welcome to the Reaction Radar, where the truth hits harder than blank rounds on the beach. These soldiers turned the Florida seashore into a live firing zone. Let's break this down.
The video show an apparent uniformed American soldier pointing a rifle to the sky and opening fire in the Florida Panhandle's crowded waters. The incident happened last Friday just near Crab Island, but now these videos are circulating widely. And tonight the U.S. Army says those gunshots appear to be blanks, but the consequences for the soldiers are real. A military spokesman confirming to NBC News that 18 soldiers with the 6th Ranger Training Battalion were temporarily decertified as instructors after they allegedly fired blank rounds from their weapons at a public beach.
My group was freaks, and they were freaked out.
Charter boat captain Cameron Ellsworth says he witnessed the bizarre incident with several passengers.
When you see what appear to be U.S. Army soldiers in broad daylight, surrounded by the public, firing rifles into the air, what's going through your mind when you see that?
I'm hoping that we're not going to have an incident here. I'm thinking, am I in the middle of what's about to be a famous incident? Is this going to be a mass shooting? Is this some kind of a terrorist attack?
Ellsworth also says he took this photo, which he says shows some soldiers chugging beers.
Is there any explanation that could justify that behavior?
No. I mean, you could go out there and have a good time in your uniforms without shooting assault rifles into the air.
The incident coincided with the annual Billy Bowlegs Pirate Festival, a 4-day event that included soldiers from the 6th Ranger Training Battalion engaging in a mock sea battle, which included soldiers firing blanks from their weapons, according to the city of Fort Walton Beach. But the city says the incident now under scrutiny was not part of the Billy Bowlegs Pirate Festival and was not approved by the city or organizers. All of this playing out near a U.S. Air Force base.
Some of these guys might have PTSD, and here you go, triggering that. So it's not a respectful, honorable thing to do.
Thanks for watching. Stay up.
So what are your thought processes on that? I know this is a very short clip, but, I would love to hear what your take is on this. All right? So do you think these soldiers were just blowing off, or were they training? Or did they take training too far? Drop a comment. Let me hear it. Until next time, stay sharp and informed. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the notification. Catch you on the next Reaction Radar. Have a good one.